Hello, everybody. Dabby Wonder back at you again. Gonna play a game I enjoy quite a bit today. Timeless classic, as it were. Metal Gear Solid 2 for the PC. So, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. It's under the modded category because in order to get it to run properly on modern hardware, I had to download a mod, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance V's Fix, in order to get the controller to work right, the resolution to work right, and everything to work the way it's supposed to, or the way you want it to, on a Windows 10 environment, which is the environment we're in. So that's why I have this startup screen instead of the normal Metal Gear Solid 2 startup screen. Anyway, let's get to it. I used to own this game on the PlayStation 2. I didn't get it right when it first came out. It was maybe a year later. But greatly enjoyed it. Played through it, beat it, and the first night that I had it. Well, not the first night. I think it took me like the first night and all of the next day to beat it. But I dug into it. I wanted to know the story more than anything. So I put it on the easiest mode possible and just blew through it as fast as I could. And wasn't necessarily disappointed playing it that way. But it's not typically how I play through games. Usually I like to play through on normal, take my time, get as much of everything as I can on my own without looking anything up, and go through it and complete it that way. But with Metal Gear, I was just so amped for the story. I had to know what happens next. Are you kidding me? It's Metal Gear Solid 2. You get to know what happens next after Metal Gear Solid? Come on. So, yeah, I was not trying to mess around with like having the gameplay stop me. I wanted to know the story. I had to know the story. I needed to know the story. And then it just took my breath away. It just blew my mind. This opening's awesome too. That's why I'm not skipping it. Got some strawberry lemonade mixed with Perrier today. Excellent score by Harry Gregson Williams. Epic. It's an epic score. Tactical espionage action. Alrighty. So here we go, the brand new game. Tanker Plant, of course. This time we will be doing it on normal. I have 3 radar options. Radar Type 1 will allow the radar to appear even if you get busted and the alert goes off. Radar Type 2 does not allow the radar to appear when the alert goes off and you get busted. And then radar off. No radar at all. We'll go with radar type 2. That's the classic type of radar for the Metal Gear Solid series, where you have your radar normally, but if you get busted, your radar gets jammed. Because the Soliton radar system is not perfect. Mailing will be the first time.
The Hudson River. 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
I think the game also looks really good considering it's from the PlayStation 2 era. They do a good job of utilizing the hardware in order to set the tone, the mood. Just a guy walking down the street smoking a cigarette. Nothing to see here. An invisible jump. Well, isn't that acrobatic? No more stealth.
He's right on schedule.
Already busted.
He'll know
Revolver.
soon enough.
What's he doing with two hands?
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
What
Kept
up,
you waiting,
Otacon?
huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth
Glad to
camo's
see you, alright?
busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
That thing with
And I can't
Naomi.
say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again?
Mm-hmm.
Give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner
Sooner or later.
She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
Because of
All
course they
Ocelot's
were.
doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top
Okay.
level of the infrastructure, the bridge. We need to find out where the
We
tanker
can do
is
photographic
headed.
evidence.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype.
That's right.
Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontation.
Yeah.
Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world.
We're here
It would be
tactically.
best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now. An
Philanthropy?
anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Oh.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
Okay.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
I don't think he
Here's
has.
the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Yeah, we picked up the camera last time and then did not ever use it. Oops.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days.
He's smart.
I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. You see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper.
Chapter.
What?
Oh. Terrible.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
I don't know if that was a good
Probably
idea.
targeting the ship's
Attacking
patrol.
U.S. military
Otacon,
forces.
How many men do you need to take over
While
a tank
Solid
of this
Snake's on the
size?
boat.
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Ooh, it's raining hard. Everybody wet.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka?
Satka.
Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no
Okay.
pyrotechnics, okay?
All right, I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch. So let's go ahead. Oh, it's already in there. Okay, cool.
You want to save, Snake?
Yep. New game data.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go
Candy
up
bar is
against
good, though.
everyone by yourself,
Candy bar is
they'll
good, though.
gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
Great. Can't wait. Alright, you. Down. What was that? Down. Do you think that it's okay to just come on this ship and kill American soldiers? That seems cool to you? It seems acceptable? Well, let's just see if we can't find a nice place for your tranquilized ass to get thrown off the boat and drown. There we go. Here we go. Silent Snake doing a thing. It's a piece of cake. Here we go, dragging this guy to the edge of the ship, and I know why he's a murderer, a murderer. He killed that dude based on orders. So now we're gonna go and take him off the ship. Oh, we don't have to worry about him murdering anyone else. Thump, 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 thump. Hope that didn't hurt. And goodbye, trash. Gotta throw the garbage out. I'll take that bandage. And let's see, I think we got some more garbage over here. Oh, just missed. Freeze. Don't move. Too late. Alright. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about dog tags. Well, this won't be a dog tag run. This will be just a story run. And so, we're really gonna play up Snake, and like he's pissed. He did not like seeing those Marines get killed by those Russians. So he has now thrown the Russians off the boat. Hit the door we go. Deck B, cruise quarters, starboard. Alrighty. And there you go. You really didn't need to be alive, buddy. Come on now. Let's find a nice place to put you. Boom, 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 boom. I think we can find a place to put you. Oh, there you go. You were trying to, like, be alive, right? Just put you in there. Perfect. And then you, well, there's not really anywhere to put you except over here. Closest thing we can do to hiding you. Just drop you over there. Alrighty. Ration, we'll take it. It's a ration, we'll take it. It's a ration, we'll take it. Take it. Up we go. Security camera. Easily circumvented. We're a pro. Pro moves. Chaff grenades. For more pro moves later. Ration. We'll take it. Snake. Can you still spin? You don't move the same way anymore. You don't just spin. Oh well. One day, we'll do Spinning Snake again, too. Play that with Bandana and the Stealth, which we haven't done yet either. We just turned to the Bandana. Let's see. What?
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on
both sides of the hall.
Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess.
Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing
I
chemicals.
could use my cigarettes. But I don't need to do either. I need to wait and look. Hey, buddy. Taking a nap? Oh?
What's that?
What's that? Hey, buddy. Taking a nap? Another surveillance camera. We just have to put you somewhere else, huh? Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. And we got the box. You. What are you doing? How are you just gonna disappear? How are you gonna just disappear? You can come back now? When I'm in here? No? Alright. I just have to get through this like a champion. Chef grenade. Try to see me, but they can't. And there we have it, up top. Just like that.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
More troops. Can't the American people see this on the other side of the river? Are they like, what's going on with our ship? Don't know what he just did.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Oh, that's what he just did.
Looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Time to hide. Uh-oh. Get boost first. There we go. Here it is. We meet her.
Shashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
Oh.
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Well.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
Olga Gerlukovich.
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
Well.
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Miss. Well, she dropped her knife.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Well.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
I don't think not.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
You don't even know where I am. Oh, hop up. You can do it. I believe in you. Ah! A little toe for toe. A little tit for tat. Nice. I'll take that.
Take this!
I'll take that. Ouch. Gotcha though. Ha, you gotta do it yourself. Right in the face. Gotcha. Oh, no more Olga. Olga be gone. Olga be crazy. And now we'll take the USB. Ration handgun. It shoot you. Drone.
Cipher.
Mm-hmm.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Funded the Metal Gear operator.
Yeah, the GRU colonel.
Shadow Moses
He's the
incident.
one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
Mm-hmm.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians,
Now
now the
the
Army?
Army.
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Mm-hmm.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know.
Maybe.
After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Oh, we're gonna raise some racket. Okay. Think you got a dog tag for me. Alright. You just stay asleep even longer. What?
What are you doing?
Making
How
sure
could you
she stays
shoot
asleep.
Someone who's unconscious. What are you, some kind of a monster?
I don't think you really understood the context of that, Otacon. Time to get some thermal G's. Up the ladder we go. Climb the ladder, climb the ladder. We gotta climb the ladder to the top. Thermal goggles is what we got. Thermal goggle. Thermal goggle. Now we climb down. Now we climb down. The only reason we were up there at all, yo. Oh wait, that's not true. Because we can shoot out the light. Yeah. Because over there's a wet box. Down we oop. D-pad. Down we go. Down we go. And unlock sometimes takes you off, yo. Here we go. Is that so? Freeze.
Freeze.
Bye-bye. Wet box is ours. So this dude, there's really nowhere we could put him, is there? Oh, shit. Well, he just gets to be asleep. Good night. Sweet dreams. We'll catch you later. Get some USP ammo. Is there another ration over here? Oh, there is not. Now we gotta go down the stairs. Deck D, crew quarters. Okie dokie. Bye-bye. 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 Nicely done. So, now let's come over here. Shoot us a camera. Take a look under the table. One of these has ammo. There it is. Alrighty. And then you are just way too comfortable here in a room full of dead Marines that you killed. So, I have one of those. You too, bud. There we go. Me glad I made it quick. Because Stabby Wonder does not approve of the killing of United States Marines. He does not approve of that at all. Nope. Boom. we go. Easy peasy. And here you go. There we go. You just enjoy your time in there. We can die. We can die. Whoop. Fell down the stairs.
Freeze.
Freeze. Boom.
Freeze.
Yeah. That's your worst nightmare. You really shouldn't have come on this boat. I don't know why you thought it would be a good idea. It's just not. It's just a bad idea. There you go. This guy needs to be moved at least before dispatched. But make no mistake, dispatched you will be. For you have attacked my home military. And there you go. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Got a Yahoo right there. Let's get him. Hey,
Freeze.
stop it. Stun grenade. Hey,
Freeze.
man. You ain't even been here that long and you're sleeping. That's just bad. That's just bad. Oops. Not my intention. Sorry, buddy. Enjoy your nap. There's napping. That guy? Totally napping. No? Maybe it's the other way. Can't be.
Raven.
Oh. All right.
Freeze.
Hey, bud.
Move.
How about you come with me? And stay in there.
Who's that?
Oh, too slow. Huh?
What? Who is that?
Mm-mm. Also too slow. They have to be that way. They're just not gonna be successful like that. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Bum 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 ba bum bum bum. All right. Bow. Bow. You won't be getting me. You won't be getting me. Won't be getting me today. Boom. Bad job. Bam. Bad at your job. What's up?
Freeze. Huh?
Bad at your job. Bad at your job. You're bad at your job. All the USP ammo I could want. Well, then, you probably shouldn't be a terrorist on an American boat having to take in American lives. That would be my suggestion. Don't do that. You're gonna have some guy who can't handle a set of stairs come by and shoot you. Dun, 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 dun. We didn't forget, we will go out of our way just to not forget. He shows no mercy, he shows no mercy. Not for these Russian fools. Coming on this ship, killing everybody, thinking that they gon' get away with it. But that is not true, because here is Snake, and he is gonna make sure you get your ass lit. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go and we're jumping. Gotta roll in school. Here we go and we're jumping. Bet you didn't know that I could. Handprint. I never noticed a handprint there.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side. Freeze.
Man, bad timing. Ouch for you. Now what's in here? Oh. That's just where we were. Okay. I know. I know.
There's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives?
I do.
That's the control unit for the sensors.
Oh.
Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Okay. So we gotta shoot that one, and then we shoot this one. And then it's that one, but we can't reach it from here. Oops.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Oh, whoops. Total whoops. Blew the whole thing up. Let's try that again. But with less blowing up of the whole thing. There we go. Oh, here's a cool trick. Flower. Flower power. Alright. Now we're going. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Till that time. No. Let me say no to you. Man, here's jamming too. Just enjoying life.
I have him. I need some backup
Uh-oh. We got busted? No good. Oh. What will just go? Yeah, this is not how I wanted this to go.
Snake, that...
Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button because I'm used to Metal Gear Solid 1. Exit screen, restart.
What's going on?
It's too poor of a run. Too poor. Too poor. Yes, this is okay. So we did save our game once. Load game. Yes, now loading. And that was, oh, that was right at the very beginning of the game. Cool. Let's do it all again, but fast. Bum bum bum. Bada bum bum bum.
Enemy sighted.
No, enemy not sighted. Yeah, we messed that all up. Let's try that again. Good old games. Metal Gear. Solid to substance. Play. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Alrighty. Let's try that again. We got this. It was only an hour of our time. Do we even need to mess with this guy? Yes. I don't like the way he looks. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button.
Freeze.
That's right. Go to sleep. In we go.
Freeze.
Inside. Ration. We need the ration. And boom. Up we go. We got this time. Just gonna breeze right on through it real fast here.
Who's there?
What's going on? Respond.
Uh-oh.
Trouble in Dig D. Check it immediately.
It's a bust.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
Let's try a wholly different approach. Yeah, wholly different. We got this. Yeah, check this out. Yeah. I don't need to hear from you. I know how to open a door. I know how to open a door. Yep. Freeze, buddy. Too late. Do you have any, like, M9 ammo on you? No, of course you don't. You're so lame. Haha! That seems fully thought out.
Getting around.
They're just all gonna die if that happens? Not really a smart trap. If anybody comes on this ship who does not belong and does not know where we've put these traps, we will all die. Wait, shouldn't the trap just kill them? No, we will all die. Weirdos. Try that once again. Try that once again. Man, you looked out there far, didn't you? Pentazemin. Don't know what that is. Do you have any M9 ammo? No? Just a butthead? Okay. This guy's gonna get messed up.
Freeze.
Yep. There we go. That's better. A surveillance camera? Crash it. And trying to shoot this guy, we're trying to shoot this guy, we got him. Yeah, I understand. There's Semtex. A surveillance camera? Boom, 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 boom. I want my box. Boom. Happened. Okay, gotta fight Olga again. Heard all this before. Saw that. Let's go. Olga time.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the
Ouch.
bad. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Gotcha. Right in the butt. Your butt shot. Are you butt hurt?
Hey, this!
What? Gotcha. Come on, one more time. Gotcha. You've been snaked. That's slow fall. Alright. Heard all that before. So then I guess we just have to pick her up and drop her once. Tag. Those are boss tags. These puny soldiers, I do not need their tag. Thermal G, Thermal G, Thermal G. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Thermal G. I don't know why, but I want to get the Thermal G. Doesn't look like the rain is going up. Right next to my radar. Kinda looks that way. Thermal G. Thermal G. We got the Thermal G. Now we can climb down the ladder to get the wet box. Oh, but first, let's shoot out the light. Got it.
Freeze.
Mm-hmm. Wiggle. Wiggle. Wasn't enough. Got him. Okay, and we got the USP. Oh, does that count? As being an alert? I don't know. But hey. Let's go ahead and save it.
You want to save?
Sure do. I don't want to fight Olga again. Oof. You're gone. Yeah, I clearly understand these things. Alright. Ammo acquired. I don't think there's anything else in here I need. And I think that'll just lead to some trouble if I do. Nicely done. Yeah, go back. He just shouldn't have come up here and killed Marines. It's that simple. I don't like it. Just don't like it. I don't like it. You. Oh.
Freeze.
Gone. Do 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 do. Boom boom boom.
Freeze. Freeze.
Yep. That's what happened. Leave Marines alone. Otherwise, you get the bone. Stun grenade, nice. Won't be using that though. Draws way too much attention. Yeah. I'm just gonna take my ammo.
Freeze.
Yep. That's what you get. Do not do that again. That is what I have to say to you. Do not do that again. You should do not do that. Got him.
Freeze.
Busted. Oops, thought we grabbed it. Hey, there's more ammo over there. We like ammo. Stealth action adventure. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you better be on the lookout. Yeah, you better be on the lookout.
Freeze.
Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Told you that I won't stop. I told you that I won't stop. Told you that I won't stop. I told you that I won't stop.
What's that?
Who is that? It's nobody. It's nobody. Night night. Sweet dreams. Liz. Okay. We'll do it proper. Because we'll see, you cannot come on an American ship and kill American soldiers with an American super soldier on the ship and just expect to get away with it. No. Is not how we play the game. Calmly and casually taking care of business. I said taking care of business. Bum, 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 bum. He falls down funny. Here we go. Here we go. Gonna get some more things, yo. Like ammo, it is fun. Now we're full and we're gonna win. You're in the wrong place. The wrong time.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Freeze.
Yeah. Wrong place. No chance. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. We've heard it all before. There we have it. Now we're back to where we were. We got horribly off track. Too many alerts. We didn't make it. It was too many alerts. Verona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with Commandant.
You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Morning on. Barakan save, Barakan
Time to
save.
save?
Yes. Okay,
Another Chinese proverb.
let's have it.
Those who look to the heavens prosper. Those who defy it are no more. Do you know this one? The meaning here is... Hold on a sec. That you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things. You remember pre-ripped jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken-in jeans, they would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do jeans have to do with nature and order?
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally,
What
right?
do jeans have to do
Some
with
designers
nature and
tried to go
order?
against
Huh?
that, and
Huh?
no one bought them. The earnings report from that fiscal year is enough of a proof.
Earnings?
He's just like, what the hell are you talking about, Otacon? You've literally gone insane. Quite literally. There's just a blatantly dead Marine there. Blatantly dead Marine. You know, okay, that's right. You're all gonna die. Got what you deserved. Well, not yet, but you will. Got what you deserved. Well, not yet, but you will. Alrighty. Cleanup crew. Cleanup crew here today to make sure that you go away. Pay for the crimes that you've committed, killing all of these Marines. Deck 2, starboard. And 9 bullets. We'll take those. I don't see anybody yet. I remember this part. I just have to be a badass of badassery.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control. Sir, the Marine commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Seems unlikely, right? On a military ship.
Until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Here they come.
goes there?
Oof. I don't think that counts as an alert against me because it's an automatic scene. I have a nice mullet though. Yeah, I'd let me go too.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Not with the Colonel. You're right there. And he shot you. Locking it up.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Why'd you just talk to a dead body? Ocelot, that's weird.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
Ooh, that guy's got like 5
I'm not
years.
interested in fighting these guys.
Glitch.
The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow.
Have to go around to the back.
They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
Yeah, they each have like 5
Not
guns.
the beach, that's for sure.
Bitch guns.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front, front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear.
Gotcha.
Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've
Okay.
made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, All you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking.
Right.
Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
Sure,
How
that
much
makes
time
sense.
do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Definitely gotta save it.
At the moment,
Totally want to save it.
Oh, you need...
Alright.
every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role.
Yeah. Ventilation shafts that can hold a human are totally a thing. They are totally a thing. Not fake at all. Drop your magazine.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers...
Yes. Yes, the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Always bear that in mind. Hold number 2.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generations. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
No?
Left. Front. Up. Front. Right. To move on, the National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2000. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear
The Sears administration. That was the president during the Shadow Moses administration. President Sears.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Time to be a stealth action photographer. Take those pictures.
There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Nothing back here. Should I
I
get?
seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Boom. Good. Pretty sure that's all of it.
Agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to...
Boom. There we have it. I got them all. Loading MGX. Police Knots was his bastard. Sensibly programmed image telegraph engine.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up. Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
In the bag.
What's next? Okay, this works. It's a great front view. What's next? You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. The last one is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Get out of there.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray.
Here we go.
That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Taking it back.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
They should get in there.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Lot of noise.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
When he met him.
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gerlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Got him. And him.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Terrible. Horrible.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York Harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
And then he does the thing. Boom.
Don't let him get away! Ocelot!
Mm-hmm. My hand.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Oof.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Yep. Boom. No bueno. It's on now.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Well. Why does it roar, though? I don't understand why they roar. Metal Gear Rex could roar. Metal Gear Ray can roar.
Otacon, we have a problem.
Water laser.
Snake!
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 No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
Boom, he swims away.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Snake!
Man. What a powerful opening. We want to yes, I would like to save. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Information Age, People, Information, and Technology Exhibition.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
Big Shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the Big Shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the Big Shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private
Dead
army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the Big Shell under complete control.
Offshore decontamination facility, Big Shell.
demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Oh.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives.
2.
1. Infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2. Disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Gotcha. Understood.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
Yep.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the codec button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the codec button.
That's weird.
The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
No doubt. Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research.
What?
The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
Yeah.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Okay.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Just looking. Don't mind me. Just looking. Anything here? In here. And here. I'll take the ration. Alrighty, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and save it. No? What about 5-2? No? No save button? No saving for me yet? Okay. Gotta get further before we can save. As I am ready to take a break, get some lunch, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff, but we need to save the game first.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Russian-made
Must be a
equipment.
Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They've become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
What else can you tell me, Colonel?
Raiden, the elevator is at the extreme north end. Take the elevator to the upper section of the big shell.
You just don't get to save before that.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
Not alone.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work.
That's right.
There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node.
Where do I keep my action
Complete
button?
the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you
No
won't
action
be able
button.
to gain access for a while.
Do you have an action
Stay
button?
on guard.
Got it.
Soliton radar. That didn't hurt at all. Name is D A B B Debbie. Born 88. In December. Blood type. Oh. Usa. Alright.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
Exact same thing.
The big shell's layout map should now be available after touching the pause button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
That's weird. Everybody waking up. Time to hide.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
So she's just gonna totally ignore the Colonel and call me Jack the whole time.
What's up, Jack?
Alright. There we have it.
Hang in there.
So, I will be back. And let's see, it's almost noon now. Let's call it. I'll be back by 3 to 4 p.m. I'm gonna get some lunch, go to the bathroom, all that good fun stuff. Thank you very much for joining me this morning for some Metal Gear Solid 2. Look forward to seeing you later. Keep it dabby, my dabsters, as always. And I'll catch you on the flip.